I'm Virginia McGathey here on the floor at the CME Group, reporting to you on the livestock market. Today, cattle was lower. There's real concerns about the bearish inventory report that was coming today this afternoon, and it really sunk the futures today. And we're watching out for, the inventory report. They're expecting that it's going to be a lot more than expected. So the increase in the beef production from the commercial side has everyone really concerned, and they're expecting that continues really for the next couple of years. With that in mind, that slowly over time that it's going to be very heavy on the supplies, and that means that we're going to have an uptick in our demand to start to eat through some of these products. The feeders also fell. The futures really were following the live markets. It seems that the market's unable to find any follow-through buying support, and it just shows that there is a little bit of buying fatigue as well where we are, and it sounds like the fundamentals and the technical numbers had a little bit of a reversal, and everything kind of turned to the downside. Now, once we get that report, we'll be able to see how much further we can go. If we do get any of the U.S. dollar index participation, meaning that if it starts to slide a little bit further, that definitely will help us to have be a little bit more let's say advantageous or attractive to sell some of our livestock or some of our beef supplies around the world. If that's the case, then we can really get through the supplies and really get a lift on the market. So we're hoping for that going forward. The hogs also hit a new low, and I say a new recent low. The futures dipped to its lowest point for this year. We haven't been here since last December, but the hog slaughter has been increased, and we're going to watch out for also some fallout from that from the Dow Jones. Today everyone was a little bit nervous about the market slipping again, even though we did have somewhat of a rebound. But we want to look also for some some of that overflow selling, and now we're getting closer to an area where we could be a little bit oversold because the market kind of slipped somewhat in the hog market. Pork prices are starting to fall somewhat. Now, we expected that when the market was rallying that there was some bearish news, but everyone was the traders were really shrugging it off and still buying it ahead of all the information coming out. And so that got the market up to a new high, and then now it's really starting to tumble somewhat. That being said, even though we had the same range today as we had yesterday, we did close towards the lower part of the range. Yet tomorrow is going to be a new day. We'll see if after the inventory report we can get a little bit of a lift in the market, which would mean that we're going to have some consolidation and some sideways move, and that will kind of stop the fallout so much in the hog market. That's all from the floor at the CME Group here in Chicago. I'm Virginia McGathey.